It's time to get your pet questions answered live.
The number to call, 608-270-9933. We have 2 lines open right now. Dr. Carrie Donahue from Circle Holistic Veterinary Care joins us now. Hi, Carrie.
Hi, Carrie.
Happy New Year.
Hello. Hi. Happy New Year.
There's Poppy.
And there's Poppy.
She's excited.
Let's go ahead and get right to the phones. Folks are waiting to talk to you. And we'll start with Susie in Madison. Hi, Susie. What's your question?
My question is for my dog that's he's 4 years old. He hasn't been neutered yet. So is the procedure, since he's older, is it more dangerous? And is his healing time is longer, etc.?
You know, really not. And neutering a dog is a pretty simple procedure. It's definitely not as invasive as spaying a female dog. So I think 4 years old is a fine age to have it done. Your veterinarian will probably want to do blood work ahead of time just to make sure that liver and kidney values are normal to go under the anesthesia. And then it's really, as long as that is all okay, not any higher of a risk at that age than, a younger dog would be. So I would say, don't worry about it, and it should be just fine and great to have that done at this age.
Yeah, it's a good thing to do. All right, let's go to Julie in Madison. Hi, Julie.
Yes.
What's your question?
Hi, my dog usually walks an hour a day, and she has not been walking because of the cold weather, and now she's constipated.
Oh.
That is tough, and that can happen if dogs are just not out there moving like they're used to. Things can just kind of slow down and get backed up. What I would recommend would be to add in some canned pumpkin with the food, and you could add in, a tablespoon, depending on your dog's size. You could start really small and give more if you need to. But canned pumpkin is very nice at just regulating the GI tract, so it helps with constipation. It can get the stool moving. And it can help with diarrhea and just kind of firm things up. So it works both ways, and that would be what I would try first.
I was going to say the same thing.
That's a great suggestion.
It's a good thing to have, kind of in your pantry for any sort of GI issues.
Always have a can in the cupboard.
Yeah, good.
All right, let's go to Dory in Madison. Hi, Dory. What's your question?
Hi. My daughter has a little dachshund, and he's 3 years old. And for the last 4 months, once a month, he's had a mild seizure. Oh. And we were just wondering if there's anything besides medication. She took him to the vet and everything. They wanted to put him on this real strict thing with all the medication. And she just doesn't want to drug him up. And he doesn't go into a real bad seizure. He's not foaming at the mouth. He just shakes and he gets real stiff.
Okay. Well, this might be a good time to try something like CBD oil. And CBD oil is nice for dogs who are not having seizures that often. And if it's happening once a month, you might be able to try giving CBD oil twice a day and give that for a couple of months and just kind of see how it goes. If it seems like the seizures are happening more and more frequently, like once a week, then probably medications would be the best thing to do. And there are a number of medications out there dogs do really well on, but that might be what I would try first, is see how CBD oil would work.
So if she can just get that at a wellness center or something, the CBD oil?
Yeah, I think it's good to buy CBD oil from a place that you trust, like a smaller pet store or even a human health food store, and, talking to somebody that works there that's knowledgeable and making sure that they know the product and they know it's exactly in the product, that it's not anything extra. Because if you go on the internet, you don't know what you're really
going to get. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, would it have anything to do, like you said, give it to him twice a day for... and how much would you give him? Would it be according to his weight? Because he's about 12 pounds or 14 pounds. 14 pounds at the most, maybe.
Okay. So you would want to start with about 5 milligrams of CBD oil, and the dosing is 1 to 2 milligrams per kilogram. For seizures, you sometimes tend to go to the higher end of that dosing range, but giving it twice a day is a good idea just because it doesn't stay in the body for that long. So every 12 hours just to kind of get to a steady state.
All right.
Thanks for calling. Let's go to Christine in Verona. Hi, what's your question?
Hi, I have an 11-year-old male cat. He's peeing in the corners.
Oh, goodness. That can be a tough thing, but it might just be something like a bladder infection. There might be crystals there, and it might even just be a stress response. So
Yeah, we just got over COVID at our house, and nobody would pet him, and he was like so upset.
You
him a
know,
little
cats
attention.
are so affected by, any changes. Anybody is stressed out. The cat gets stressed out. And sometimes that can show up as, urinating inappropriately. I might try even just getting those pheromone sprays or the pheromone diffuser, like Feel Away, and trying that first and seeing if that makes a difference. But it just kind of helps to calm the cat. And that might help.
All right. Well, we're out of time. Thanks for calling, everyone. Carrie, thanks for your time.
Oh, thanks so much.
Carrie,
Nice
great to see you.
guys.
Great to see Poppy, too. That just always makes everybody
Right on
so
cue,
happy.
Poppy.
Oh, I know.
All right.
Bye.
Take care. We'll have a final check of your forecast coming up.